Hello beautiful, welcome to my channel. I am Miss D and I am super excited to do this quick little video all about setting your eye primer and what that means, why we do it, all that jazz. So if you would like to be one of my beauties, I would love to have you go ahead and tap that subscribe button, and then if you really like what you see today, give me a great big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, I'm doing a series on brushes right now every Friday, so go ahead and tap that that notification bell. That will let you know the next time new content is loaded onto my channel. And I also thank you so much for the beautiful comments that you leave in the comments section below. Okay, so today, like I said, we are going to talk a little bit about setting powder or setting eyeshadow. And what I always do when I'm putting on my eyeshadow is I make sure that I've got my concealer all across my eyes. And what that does is it gives a good base for your eyeshadow to adhere to, and it kind of gets rid of any of the different colors that might exist underneath on your eyes, on the eyelids themselves, maybe a little bit of veininess or maybe some redness, discoloration, that kind of thing. So we want to cover that up, and then, like I said, give a really good base for our eyeshadow. Now, there are a couple of different ways. I believe I've said before that if you have oily eyes, usually the best thing to do is to use a primer. And if you listen to Nikki tutorials, she always says, if you do not prime, that is a crime. Well, she rhymes them anyways. I think she says a little different than that, but it's very cute. To prime, not to prime is a crime. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, and then for the drier skin, which is what I have, I pretty much always use a concealer. And something that is close to my skin color, so there isn't going to be that, oh my god, what is she doing with her eyes kind of situation. And then afterwards, I don't know whether this really applies to oily skin or dry skin combination, whatever, but a lot of ladies I know set either the primer or concealer with a setting powder, and usually the Laura Mercier. I have run out of that, so I have just gone back to my trustworthy Christian Dior translucent setting powder. I love that stuff. It's very finely milled and it just rests beautifully on my skin. The only thing is I do not use it on my eyes. I use it on the rest of my face as my setting powder over top of my foundation. But what I like to do is use a color of eyeshadow that is very close to my own skin color. So this color right here, this is the Blush Crush palette by ColourPop. Either that, okay, and that one is called The One, and this color over here in this corner is called Lovesick. I was able to do that without my glasses. And I always use a matte eyeshadow, just because that doesn't give any shimmer. So if you're doing a complete matte eyeshadow look for the day, it's not gonna all of a sudden start to creep out with a little bit of shimmer or sparkle or whatever, because that'd just be like, oh, okay, not sure what she's doing. And another tip that I want to give you is to start, if you're going to be using glitter or shimmer or something like that, you want to kind of give that extra pow too, then what I suggest is to use the setting powder from your crease up to the just underneath your eyebrows, so that that's a place where your transition goes, your transition shade, and where all the blending happens. So you want to make that as easy as possible for you to be able to do on your eyes. And then on the lower section, on just the lid area itself, that is where I would put that that bit of shimmer, that glitter or sparkle. So I hope this helps you. I've obviously done my makeup today. I actually tried recording this yesterday while I was putting on my makeup and it just didn't work out for me. I'm one of those people that is a bit of a perfectionist. You know, you don't have to be perfect. There are no rules with makeup. I'm just giving you little tips that I have picked up along the way that work for me. You've got to figure out what works for you. So try the translucent setting powder, try one of those compacts, the pressed powder, try eyeshadow, and then try without anything whatsoever underneath and see what works for you. What works for one person doesn't work for another. So you've got to do you, boo. All right, I love you each and everyone so very much, and I'm grateful that you stopped by my channel. And I want you to say this with me, ladies, as it comes up onto the screen: I am enough. Because it isn't just me who is enough, you are enough as well, and I want you to know that. I want you to internalize that and believe it, because you are enough, just as I am enough. All right, I'll stop talking now and let you get on with your day. I will see you in my next upload.